Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. How are we all doing tonight? Are we ready? Ready to party? No? I don't know why I always say that. It's just nonsense. Hi, Divine Spirit. How are you? Hi, Cindy. I am good. What a crazy night I had. What is this? Hi, Nicole. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. Let's see. So, hi, WM. Hi, Kimberly. And we have lots of beautiful love things we're going to do tonight. And then probably the rest of the week will be all curses. Because I have a shitload of curses to do. How do we order? You email me at bluewitch379@gmail.com. And then let me know what you need, and then that's how we do it. I don't do a website and try to sell anything or anything like that. I just, you just email me, and that's it. I don't have time for all that kind of nonsense. I wish I did, but I just don't. And I don't know. That's just not me. I'm just not I just don't have time for that. But it's all good. I just like to keep it simple and not create extra busy work for myself. I have enough work without creating more for myself. I think when you have a website, that's like a lot of stuff you have to keep up on. You found a website for me? I know that there's a person who says that she's part of my coven. And she uses, she says she's part of the Blue Witch Coven. And she's not. She's not part of my coven. She's just not. Is that who you found? Yeah, there's a lot of I don't know who you're referring to exactly, but I'll just say in general, there's a lot of fakes. So you just have to do your homework and make sure that you're dealing with a legitimate person. And you could tell, right? Like you could feel it in your guts. Hi, Nancy. You can tell. Well, the thing of it is that if you're not really a witch and you're doing witchcraft and you're saying you're a witch and you're not a witch, and it's not going to go down good for you. You're going to get thrown in the abyss. You're going to be in big fucking trouble. I don't know. You don't know. I have no idea how to find out. There's not I just go by well, first of all, I have to tell you that I've never had anyone cast for me. And so if I have an issue or a problem, I handle it myself. I do have a very close friend, brother in the primal current who I do allow to do if I'm not feeling well or if I'm low on energy or whatever, to light a candle for me. And that's it. He's the only one that I've ever allowed to connect to my energy. But I know I'm getting a lot of comments on here and I can't see them. And I don't have glasses over here. Glasses. I found some. These ones aren't too bad. Hi, Sam. Hi, Optimus Prime. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Tiffany. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Sue. Okay, I'm going to go way up since I was running my mouth. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm getting ready to tell you how last night went here in just a second. Hi. Let's see. Not cool. How do you find? Yeah, I don't know. You're just going to have to know in your gut, trust your gut, you know. I woke up to my dresser being pushed over. Oh, your dresser being pushed over, and I don't know who pushed it, but I woke up scared. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, you might want to do like a lesser banishing ritual or something like that. Yeah, and I don't have a website. You just email me and ask me, tell me what you need, and then we'll go from there. I was wondering if you did my fire ant last night. I did. Your fire ant was done already. Like, did you not see it? You didn't see your video? It was in, yeah, okay. So I remember now. So when I did yours, I started it in the vortex. I mixed it in the vortex. And then I took it out and burned a candle over the top of it. And then it got really bad energy. So I put it back in the cauldron, burned another candle over it, and then it did really good. And so then after that was done, then I closed the vortex. I took it out and I put it in the fire anthill. And the ants have already annihilated. I went out today and looked, and they annihilated it. I put another one out there too. Because when I'm casting it, when I'm doing it now, I'm putting it in the vortex and I'm telling it what I want in there, and then I open it and then I close it when I'm done. If the name is thrown at you, if a name is thrown at you, would you verify it? Yes. Hello. I know you emailed me, but you said it was low energy. Yeah, it was, and I fixed it. It's all better. You're good. I don't do a video every time I burn a candle, sweetheart. The only time you guys will get a video is when I'm casting, when I'm putting it together, when I'm just that part. There's no way I could do a video every day that I'm working on your spell. That's just way too much work. And I have to say names when I'm putting a candle, when I'm burning on it, I'm telling it, I'm talking to it, I'm speaking out what I want. And I have to say names and personal information. And I cannot do that on video. And so I only do the first part of it on video, and that's it. And when I'm doing vortex work, that is not going to be on video at all. And last night, the gatekeeper that I'm working with kept turning off my camera. And then I finally was, and I wasn't even opening the vortex yet. I was just doing the spell, like putting it together, getting it ready for the vortex. And so when I was done with everything, I went over, I did my whole thing with him. And I thought, well, okay, so I'll do this part and let my batteries charge. And then I came back and my batteries were at like 2% on one, and the other one was 4%. And they had been charging the whole time for like an hour and a half. And so I was like, okay. So I did a booster for one of my clients, and it is doing amazingly well. But I activated a universal sigil. I did a lot of work with him, and it was awesome. He was really awesome. And I didn't get it. There was no bad vibes about it or nothing. You know, it was all good. It was beautiful and amazing. And I really enjoy his energy. And so I learned a lot. We'll just put it that way. I learned a lot. Hi, Redwood. What do fire ant spells do? They annihilate. They destroy and pull everything apart in your life, in their life, in the target's life. They'll like just annihilate them. I'll say like, I like to use them for strip and remove spells. They will strip and remove everything in their life that's keeping them from what I want them to do. It can be very harsh, but sometimes if you've tried everything else and nothing else is working, then sometimes you just have to do what you got to do. I was curious because I wasn't sure if you were waiting for last night or if you had already done it, but we're all good. Oh yeah, it was awesome. Hey, Gray. He didn't want it on camera. No, he didn't. He didn't want it on camera at all. Like that part I wasn't doing with him. I was just getting it ready, and he didn't even want that on camera. And so I'm going to, I talked to him about it, and hopefully I got some things worked out with him, you know, so that he won't, you know, keep turning off my cameras. Hi, Rosa. Hi, DMA. Coffee, I love your show. You are awesome. Thank you. I need some coffee, but I don't have any coffee, so yeah. But it went really well. I'm really happy with the spell. And the one I did last night was a fire ant one, as well as Optimus Prime, just like yours. And I learned how to open the vortex and then how to close it. And so it was really awesome. So I kept opening it and closing it, opening and closing it. So I was just like, I wasn't really playing, but I was just like practicing, you know. And you could definitely feel the energy, and the flames burn differently. It was really cool. And so, and then the booster I put on, it is sitting on top of the universal key, and that I activated with the gatekeeper and Hecate, and it's already almost done. Like there's only like this much left burning, and it's burning really good. So holy crap, it's doing really well. Okay, let's see, where did I miss? Hey, Danny. Okay, I need one for my ex. He's been nothing but abusive, cheater, liar in the last 9 years. He robbed you yesterday? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll have to get rid of that problem. Email me for sure. Email me for sure. I heard a loud scraping sound in part 1 portion. I am not surprised of the video when you turned around to get and oil. Was that your chair or a spirit? I know what you're talking about. I heard it too. I have no idea what it was. But I've been hearing like voices and no, it's not my chair, but I know what you're talking about because I was like, what the fuck was that? And so I know what you're referring to. It's not my chair, see? No noise. I love your nails. They look like claws. They are claws. Put him in a poppet. Yes, it was yours. It was yours, Nicole. When a candle bullet burns high, does that mean the spirits are working hard to make the spell work? Yes. It means that it's getting a lot of energy. If you see sparks, that means that they're telling you that they're working on it. Poppets, literally my only answer for everything. Me too. Poppets in jars. I always throw it in jars, but I really like to do poppets. Yeah, I'm with you. Are you ready to claw someone? Yes, I claw someone every day almost with these, usually on accident. Yep, they're perfect. They're perfect claws. You're welcome. Didn't you get my email? Oh, no, I couldn't. I thought I messaged you, but I couldn't even get a picture because my cameras were dead. They were like, and they wouldn't even charge or nothing. I tried to charge them and it was not happening. So I was just like, okay, I see. But I think I did a really good job on evoking him. And I did it and I carved his plaque with a sigil on it. And I invoked Hecate and I evoked him. And then with that blood, I did, activated his sigil on his plaque. And I gave him some alcohol, and I gave some alcohol to Belial and to Lucifer and to Hecate. And it was really weird. Okay, so I have a theory, you guys. I have a theory. Do you want to hear my theory? Okay, so nobody's ever said this that I've ever heard, but I think this makes sense, and I think this is what happens. Okay, so sometimes when a witch is going to evoke or invoke a god or a being, we always set up offerings because you're not going to call them to come if you don't have offerings ready for them, right? So I always have alcohol. I always give them alcohol. I give them all out, I give them good alcohol and I have alcohol for them. Anyways, so then you invoke them, which is when you allow them to come into your body, right? Whenever I do it, I always feel drunk. I'm like, I don't drink. I'm not drunk. I haven't been drinking. But when I do it, I always feel like, whoa, and like I've been drinking. Like I'm off balance. And I think that it's because they're in me and I gave them alcohol. Is that crazy? I think that's what happens. That's my theory. But yes, it's true, right? Wouldn't that make sense? Am I silly? I think it makes perfect sense. I was going to take it to I was going to send a question, and I was like, no, it's just going to make me look really stupid. But I really think that that's what happened. Do you think so? It makes sense, right? I know it's silly, but it totally makes sense. I think I'm right. You did? Was it a bad dream or a good dream? I'm really curious. I want to go up and see what I missed. I heard a voice about 40 minutes ago and got aggravated and responded with duh. Oh. He bumps me at the grocery store and put her in a pop-up laughing out loud. Really? A man's back, laughing out loud. Huh. I'm not sure. You're going to have to let me know what you mean, Nancy. And you didn't get an email. I sent you an email. Hi, Rosa. Do I have two? I have two Rosas. Oh. That is badass, and it makes sense. It does. I'm telling you. I love to do the drunk love spell. If it's crazy, then I've seen just beyond psycho crap laughing out loud. No, I think it's perfectly normal. Funny, but it makes sense. Okay. I forgot what you were doing, but it wasn't bad. Blue came to me in a dream once with some other woman, and she raided my fruits. Oh my gosh. Spirit, I was calling us to her, I think. Really? Hi, Tammy. Yeah, the spells will manifest, and I'll be bothering you all the time, probably. That was about scratching. Oh, with my claws. One of them dreams is funny. Hi, Aradia. How are you? You must have been hungry. I'm always hungry. I love to eat. I'm a foodie. I was so pissed off. We went to the store today. Alexa's talking to us. As long as she doesn't start telling us stories that I don't have, we're good, right? Can your god or goddess can get mad at a person if there's a phone or a computer because my phone dead? Yeah, they'll drain your batteries and stuff. And they don't like you. Some do, some don't. It just depends. Oh, a man's back. I got you, Nancy. I got you. I was like, what? Blue didn't even know who the woman was, but Blue was in my kitchen table teaching my dad witchcraft. Well, someone has to teach him. Hi, Sam, Optimus Prime. No, oh, I swear, you're totally fine, Nancy. Um, let me see. Let's have a look-see. Oh my gosh. We have to do this one right tonight. Hold on. Okay, so Sam, okay. So can I speak a little bit freely right now with you? I printed up your information, but I thought you wanted your candle reading for someone else, not for you. Like, wasn't it for your husband or your boyfriend or someone and not for you? And if so, I need that person's information and a photo. Oh, it's for you. Because when I was reading through it, you were saying that you wanted to know if he had been cursed or someone had put a spell on him. And so I was confused. So I didn't do it because I thought you wanted it for him. I was waiting for you to get back to me. So you want it for on you. Okay. Well, I'll probably do that one on tomorrow night because tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah. Because that's when I really like to do divination either on Monday or Sunday, but I could do it on I'll do yours tomorrow. I'll do your candle reading tomorrow. And then however that ends up will determine the next. But okay, but it's for you for sure, right? Because in the email you sent, you were asking about if someone else was cursed. And so you didn't say it was for you. So it's okay. We'll get it done. But wait a minute. Okay, back to who was asking me? DMA. I thought yours is a curse, right? Yeah. Yeah, yours is right here. I found it. Yeah. So as soon as I get done with I have like a ton of curses. I'm really excited about that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 curses to do. And I'm super happy about that. So, and I only have 3 loves to do, and one of them is a booster. 2 of them are boosters. And so I'm going to do these tonight, and then I can get started on all the curses. Yay! So probably DMA probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow I'll start on curses because I don't think I have any loves left, only these 3, and then I'll start on the curses. And I'm kind of waiting. I have 3 cauldrons coming in, and then I'm going to show you guys how I get the cauldrons ready. I'm going to do a video on preparing them and what I do, because it's not just, oh, here's a cauldron, stick stuff in it. No. There's like stuff you have to do to prepare it. And so I want to show you guys that part too. I'm a starting witch, and I did a tarot reading on my friend, and she said it made sense, and I felt the pain in her foot. It was cool knowing that I'm getting stronger. That's exciting. Congratulations. And what is your name? Caddy. Hi, Caddy. Optimus Prime had some cool dreams. I know. It's me too, Blue. You guys will all be done this week. This week, it's just everything got really slowed down because I had to do some extra stuff. I had to do some ceremonial things and a rite and things like, you know, stuff like that, to be able to work with a specific gatekeeper. And I had to make sure that I was allowed to do it. And it turns out it turned out that from when I did his evocation, I was really surprised because part of the evocation was something that I had already been gifted. And so by Lucifer had already gifted me. And so I had permission to work with him this whole time, and I didn't even know it. And so I got really excited about that. That made me so happy and made me just calm right down. And then everything was just gravy after that. You have a number of enemies. If anyone did wrong with me, we'll find out. That's a strip and remove, yeah? Yeah. Are you sure you want to do that? Just kidding. So I sent you an email over the weekend. And did I really screw it up, or should I be patient? Just be patient and let everything calm down. You just have to, you know, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Just let it lay and not worry about it right now, and just give it time to pass. And then the energy will reconnect and pick back up. But yeah. You're welcome. Optimus Prime, did you retract? You retracted a message. You must have said a cuss word. Does it mean something if we dream of you? I forgot what you were doing in my spell, but helping with something. It probably just means that okay, here's the deal. Okay, so when I cast for you, I'm connecting to your energy and you're connecting to mine. And that's why a lot of people will take a picture in the mirror and then they'll see my energy up there. It's because I'm casting on you and for you. I'm stepping in that gap for you with the universe. And so, yeah. And so, because then I'm connected to you, and then I astral travel to a lot of people, and it's very common, especially if I'm casting on you and for you and with you. And sometimes I have friends who are also witches, and I'll go and hang out with them in the astral sometimes too. And a lot of times we'll meet like beyond the astral planes. And so it just, yeah, I'm a traveler. So I love to open portals, and it's probably going to get even worse with me because I'm just a big open gate and I just go everywhere. So it's not a bad thing. Sometimes, well, like my friend Kelly, she was allowing herself to be abused in the astral planes, and then I came up and yelled at her to not to let them do that to her, to kick their ass, some shit like that, and she was just like, oh my gosh. Hi, Witchy Mom. Thank you so much. Welcome. Do you still do chicken feet? I really don't have time to do chicken feet, but I will still use them in curses occasionally. Hi, Jada. How long should I wait to get results of spell that you cast for me? The one that we did, you need to work with it. It'll require action. Like you're gonna have. Is it the one for the papers? For the PR papers? So you need to work with it. You need to take steps to get them, and then the energy will match up, and then it'll help. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can. Thanks. Hi, Danny. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Peachy. If you was told to do the fire ant hill on my ex-husband, would it still work even though Akate and Belial and Lucifer came to me in a dream and told me that they can't make him truly love me? Doesn't matter. We could still annihilate him. We could still do other things to him, and that would be your choice. Like, you know, if you still want him, even though you know he'll never truly love you. Maybe he's sociopath. Maybe he's not, or narcissistic, and he's not capable of loving anyone or anything. You know, do you want that? Do you want someone like that? Or, you know, that's a choice. I'm starting to break up. No. Have you heard of? No. Hey, Optimus. What should I do if I have a very short time and danger? I need the result of casting faster. I really don't want to walk away from him. I still love him, and I didn't want to love. You don't want to love anyone else. Well, sometimes, I mean, it's your call. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I think that sometimes we want things that are bad for us. Call the police. Oh my gosh. Can we change him? And yes, he's a narcissistic. Narcissism is a personality disorder, and you can't really you can't change them. It's a disability. It can't. I don't even think it can be treated. You can't even be treated. The only I mean, I could cast on him and like trick him into think like make him every time he sees you, he sees himself, and so he'll love that about you. But they're just not capable of what you want. And so you would have to be like a super independent, strong woman who doesn't give a fuck if he loves her or not. And like, you know, maybe be a little narcissistic yourself, because you can't. I mean, why would you want to be with somebody who would never love you and couldn't love you? And for what? You know what I mean? Like, you deserve better than that. It happens. It happens to people all the time. These days, there's so many narcissistic people. It's crazy. A lot of people are. And it's not uncommon. You crack me up, dude. Police won't help me. Well, can we cause a breakup or harm to... Okay, can we cause breakup or harm to my ex? He is planning a wedding in September and says we all want men that don't want. Is my case. I got kids, but I like to cause mental issues. Wow, that's kind of chopped, but that is okay. I think I understand what you're saying. Yeah, we can pick him apart and destroy him. We can get in his brain and cause all kinds of mental problems. Some people like myself just want justice. I hear you. I hear you. D-May, hey Blue, retrograde's been done. It's August 1st, but I'm still waking up with super bad chest pains. Bed crying because of her. I think that's pure energy. Yeah. She's feeling it too. So strong in the mornings. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're still feeling that, but I know it's hard for you. Just push it off. I know you've been pushing it off and you're sick of it, but just push it off, or take a hot bath helps. Meditate, things like that. Yeah, you're gonna feel it until it's complete. You're welcome. I think it's your spell since it resurfaced when you burnt the apples. Yeah, because I released it when I did that. I'm with Optimus on his answer. You're so funny, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill your name. Okay. Arcia, hi. I was just with a narcissist and you will tear yourself apart trying to mend a relationship is not worth it. I agree with you. Morning. Hi. Okay, Micah. Morning, lovely to see you live. DMA. It's good. It's just fine. I want her to feel it too. Yeah. What is the easy way to astral project? Well, I just want to make sure she's feeling it. I know, if only you could be like a fly on the wall, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? I would love that. I would just be like beside myself. For me, I've always done it. I like to fly when I'm there, and I thought it was normal. Like, I thought everybody does this. Everybody did. I mean, of course we do this. So I would like put my hands down to my side like this, and then shoot like air or whatever out the palm of my hands and fly around. And I've just always done that. And I just thought that was completely normal to do that. Like, when I would be in my dreams, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to go sleep so I could go in my dreams, and then I could fly around. And I've just always done that. And But so now when I go into my meditation for astral projection, I go in my meditation and it's like I hear this buzzing noise all the time. Like I could hear the energies around me. And so I go in my meditation and then all of a sudden it'll stop. And I'll be like, okay, good. It stopped. I'm there now. And then I'll feel like the pop. And then I'll say where I want to go. And then you just go where you want to go. And I don't really fly that much anymore. Now I'm kind of a little more advanced than that, I guess. And now I could just say where I want to go and go. But usually now when I go places, my guides, my familiars, my guides will like take me where I need to be. Like if I need to be somewhere, someone needs me, or a lot of times they'll put me in like a dangerous situation where other people are being hurt or something, and then I have to handle it. And so I'm just like, oh, great, you know. Have I ever spied on someone? No, I have not. Did it as a kid, but didn't know that's what it was in. Now I can't. It happens to a lot of people because we're taught to shut it down. I can only imagine the people on the other side of blues flies across the sky and they are looking up, laughing out loud. Ah. I have the fly on the wall fantasy all the time. Well, you guys should learn how to travel and you can go see what's going on. No, I don't have time to like go around and spy on people and stuff. Usually when I'm traveling, when I'm in the other realm, I have stuff to do. Like I'm busy. It's not always fun and leisure. Occasionally it is, but very seldom. Usually it's, rites and rituals and, dealing with stuff that has to be dealt with. And so a lot of times I'll be like with people who are victims, and then I call Belial, or I get people to safety, and then whatever has to be done, I do. Usually I'll just call Belial, and then he handles it. Is this thing not? Oh, this thing's not moving. Dang it. Hang on. Yeah, his color is orange. Red, that makes me upset about animals. What does your family ever see or interpret you when you are in the astral planes? Does your family ever see or interrupt? Yeah, they interrupt a lot. My kids, all have abilities too, and so, they see things all the time. But like the only one usually whoever interrupts me when I'm astral traveling is my boyfriend. But we've had discussions and stuff, so he's getting better about not barging in the room and things like that. When I'm sleeping, when I'm doing my meditation, when I'm, he's getting better about it. He's been learning some hard lessons lately. My guides, my familiars, my guides, I don't really, I hang out when I'm in the astral planes, when I'm traveling around, there's always a bunch of people with me. And there's too many for me to know like all their names and stuff. I mean, I might know them all their names when I'm there, but really, I don't know all of their names. I know a few of them. And I have some, and they're all like, some of them, besides my grandma, some of them are like younger, beautiful women, and when I'm there, I look much better than I do in this realm. But I still look like me. I always like to go as me. But sometimes, occasionally, when I'm with Akate and she's having me practice, shape shifting or things like that, then I'll look like something else, obviously. But, that's like secret stuff. When you first met your boyfriend, did he know that you were a witch? No. And when I first met my boyfriend, I didn't know I was a witch. He says he doesn't, but he does. Turn on when you are. Okay, so, right, turn the light on. When work is being done, nobody can enter. Yeah, well, it's just us, and so he just knows. I just tell him. But sometimes he doesn't care and he's rude. I met him back in 2009, and I didn't get to go through my awakening and stuff until later because I was bound by my family. And so I didn't even I didn't know who I was until later. I've been preparing myself to call on Akate. Learning, etc. Do you have any advice? How to honor her? Okay, well, first, before you do that, make sure that you're supposed to. Like, if she wants you, if you're with her, if you're her child or her kin, or whatever you want to call it, you'll know. So if you want to know, then maybe light a red candle for her, carve her sigil in it, write a petition asking her to tell you, to show you signs if you are her child, or if you're her kin, or if she wants you, because if you bug her and you're not, then it's probably not going to be a good thing. But if you have a heart for her and you love her for real, like you just love her, and you want to worship her, then worship her. But if it's not love and you're just trying to think of the power and all that kind of stuff, then she'll annihilate you. She won't play with you. Yeah. But if you love her and you have a love for her and you go to her with pure intentions and then that's a whole nother thing. And there's a place for you right next to her children and her kin. And so, yeah, it's all about what's in your heart and you're true. Like, don't think you're going to trick her, because you're not. She knows everything. She knows every thought you have and every feeling you have. And so you need to just make sure that you know how you feel about her, and you know why you're going to her. Because you can't trick her. Okay, let's see, what did I miss? I've been drawn to her for a while. There have been synchronicities. I just want to pay reference to all of her qualities with love and respect. Well, then do it. I would get her some, what do you want? You want like sandalwood? She likes sandalwood, is one of her favorites. Get her some beautiful roses. Get her primary sigil. This one right here, this primary one with the tridents, and draw it on a paper, and do her candle and her roses and her sigils there, and then write a note to her telling her what your intentions are, what you want, this kind of thing, and ask her to show you a sign, and to physically show you if she wants you, or if you're her child, or whatever it is that you're looking for with her. And she will. She has no problem physically manifesting things in this realm. It's super, like, nothing. It's nothing to her. And she'll do it. So that's, but if you're not, going, don't play with her. Leave her alone. If a lot of people make that mistake, and then it's bad. Or they just want to see. We just want to see what's going to happen. She won't do nothing to me. I just want to see. It's like, well, it would probably be better for you to just catch yourself on fire and see what happens. Hey, Blue, I've been watching tarot readings on lately for August. They say, I'll say the same thing. I made someone do a spell for me, and it was successful. So I've been feeling good. Oh my gosh. Those card readers are tattletales, I tell you. The other night, a candlelight on its own. Isn't that crazy? Sometimes I'll come out here and Belial's candles will be lit, or Lucifer's candles will be lit. And one time I came out here and I noticed that one of the skull candles was all like, and I hadn't lit them. Like, I'll show you. This guy right here. Look. But he had lit this candle. And when I came out, he was like this. I was like, what happened to you? And then I was like, oh, you're lit. And I was like, Lucifer. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Thank you. I have been studying her history and qualities, and I will do the petition. Yeah, so, and that's another thing you'll have to, Hecate has many aspects, and through the centuries, people have torn her apart and put her here, put her there, put her here, and put her there. And the part of her that I love and the part of her that I am is well, I shouldn't say it like that, but that's kind of how it is primal. I do primal craft. I'm a primal witch with Hecate. She's creator. She's everything. And so maybe you can't even get a Queen of the Hell book. They're out, they're gone. You can't. If you can get the Queen of Hell book, then you could learn a little bit about her. The Red King also will teach you about her, and so will Scorpion God. But probably the most you could learn about Hecate is the Queen of Hell and the Red King and primalcraft.com. And the author is Mark Allen Smith. And he has a lot of like articles and things like that you could read on his page to learn about her in the primal current. And to me, and the way I feel about it, nothing else matched me. Like, she matched me, and I was with her before I even knew about that. But nothing felt right to me. Like I don't know, like the Wiccans, they worship her. But the way they do it didn't feel right to me. And so I just stayed on my own with just me and her for a long time. And then she possessed me, and I was on my computer, and she just kind of jumped me and got on the computer and ordered the book, and here I am. And so now I know I'm primal. And so it's just like a whole thing. So just be careful about that, because she's not Greek. She's not in mythology. I mean, she is, but she's way before that. She predates all of that. She's a creator. And so you just have to do, if you're going to work with her, I would either say, to me, in my opinion, either do it primal or just do it organic, straight with just her and you, and don't put anything else in it. Just you and her. Because it's all like crap. And I'm probably going to get thumbs down for that. Oh no. I'm sorry, you guys. But no, you didn't. You didn't see that. Blue, can we see a Hecate sigil on your arm, please? It's there. It's just it's the one with the trident, See, it's right up here too. Look. See? I did not see your question, Nancy. I'm sorry. I have an altar dedicated completely to her already in preparation. Approaching her. And when this happens, what should I do? What if I die? The Hecate came to me, and she held me in her arms as I cried. She told me that she accepted me as her child, and that she would adopt me as hers. Oh, that's so beautiful. You ordered a Hecate sorter. What's a sorter? I'm off to bed. Good night, Danny. I've been watching. It's so funny. Okay. Let's see. I'll lay down. I also saw your playlist and you recommended a tarot reader. She's also been saying the same thing. Haha, it's such a coincidence. I know she called me out on stuff. It was funny. Oh, it's a book that was recommended. Yeah, well, I'm not like, I don't want to say I'm not allowed to read other books, but if I pick up a book that's not Primal Craft and I go to read it, she'll say that's crap, get rid of it. And so I'm just like, so much for that book. You know, she's right there with me all the time. And so she's just like, no, that's crap, get rid of that book. And I say, yes, ma'am. Let me see. It's a book that was recommended. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend any books except for Primal Craft. I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot of books are watered down. And you just, I don't have time for that. And I really don't. Once you get into Primal Current, if that's where you're supposed to be, if you're called to be with her and you're called to be in the primal path, then you're going to get, you know, catapulted. You're going to get like boom, 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 boom. You know, your spirit, you'll evolve spiritually like crazy. Asking about the candle. Hang on a second. Try not to sneeze. I'm asking about the candle. Hold on one second. Go back. Should I leave it lit? If I dye it out, you can put it out if you want to. Are you talking about Akachi's candles? Yeah, you can put them out. Just relight them when you come in. Is what I do. I'll tell you what I do. When I come in and I light her candles, she always has 3, and I light them, and I'll say like, my queen, my goddess, my mother, and then I'll light them all, and then I'll like bow to her and say Hecate. And then when I put them out, I do the same thing, and that's just kind of, I've always done that with her, and I do the same thing with Lucifer and Belial. You know, I say, you know, my God, my Father, Lucifer. And then I bow to him. And I say all kinds of crazy things with Belial, you know. So it just depends. Like, you know, yeah, that's just how it is. So you only... Oh, it's a shape-shifting question. Let's see. I asked if you can only shape-shift on the astro planes or here too. No, just in the astros. And what can you shift here or on the planes? Well, she had me practice into a wolf, into a dog, into an owl, and into my god form. We'll just say that. And yeah. Oh, if the candle lights on its own. No, it's just, they're just lighting their candle. I think they just like to show off, letting you know they're there. I still put them out. I let them burn for a little while and then I put them out. I'll always answer you honestly. And if I can't tell you, then I'll just say, I can't tell you. I'm not going to like bullshit you or, whatever. I'll just be like, I can't tell you that. That's top secret. But, anyways, all right, you guys. I think I'm going to get ready to get off of here. But I'm going to do a few spells tonight. I'm going to do a love spell tonight in the vortex with an apple. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Thumbs up. Yes, I believe in heaven and hell. Hecate is the queen of hell, heaven, and earth. She's the goddess of them all. Good night, you guys. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Peace out.